Hey guys, welcome back to RMA Garage. I'm Mark and I'm glad you joined us again today. We are continuing part 2 of taking my son's bike apart and making it all nice and new again. In this video, we're going to be taking off the gas tank. Now, you wouldn't think that was a big deal, but there are a few little nuances that I had to learn along the way. So this will be a nice, quick, short little video on how to take this tank off and to do it where you don't break any pieces and parts and you understand how it works. There is a connection down here for the gas line to the tank. It's a little finicky and you have to have very small fingers to take them off. And I've used needle nose pliers, I've used screwdrivers, I've tried to get the little tabs to push in, and I think I may have found a way that makes it a lot easier and it's a snap to take off. So let's get to it. So the first thing we're gonna do is empty the gas out of the tank because this thing is full. I usually leave it full in the wintertime, put fuel additive in there so it doesn't break down, and it's completely up to the top. Well, this tank is kind of heavy, and for moving it around and doing things we want to do to it, having a full tank is not ideal. So we are going to drain the tank. Now I have a siphon here that I got at one of the local stores. It's rated for gasoline, so it's not going to crack or do anything like that. Obviously, fair warning, don't do this. If you got an ignition source, open flame, craziness in the garage, all right? All right, no, that's a good bit. All right, so let me take this outside and we'll get to the tank. Put the cap back on the tank, and there's only one bolt that holds this tank on. Well, actually there's one on this side, one on the other side, but that comes off with the plastics. There is one bolt on the back side here that we have to take off. Okay, and then that is it. That's all that's holding the tank. So, nice and light to deal with. So I'm going to reposition the camera and I'm going to show you how to disconnect it. So now we are here underneath, got it way zoomed up. I will show you, I got a rag that's sitting just out of frame to catch any gas that falls out. We'll move the hanging battery box here. So now basically there's two things we're going to take off. That's this plug, and this is the supply line from the gas tank to the carburetor. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take this plug off, and there is a rubber boot that covers this whole thing. Well, I'm just going to pull it down to show you. Okay, so there's the plug, and then there is a tab right on the back side of this plug. Okay, so if I push that plug in, or the tab in, that should release. Okay, but because this is in the way, so you see the close proximity of all this. This is what drives me nuts. Okay, to try and get your thumb in there, I can't get my thumb in there to do that. And it's probably 40 degrees in the garage, and my hands are already hurting because they're so cold. So what I have done is I use needle nose pliers, and I basically put it right up in here, and then I can get enough leverage on this plug and on the tab, and then it will come right out. Okay, so, and this has been in there for a while. There's a little rubber piece, you can see that in there. There's a little rubber piece that sometimes comes out, and you just got to push it back on like so. It fits down in here. So the next step is to take the line off of the gas tank. Now this little thing going on here takes a little bit of explanation, okay? So what we have here is, this is a supply line, there's an elbow, and this little plastic piece here is the mechanism that holds itself onto the stem, which comes out of the bottom of the gas tank. Okay, so but what is going on here? There's a couple of safeguards on this so it doesn't accidentally come off. This piece here slides up this way, so it needs, there's a button right here, on one side here and one on the other side. There's two of them, those have to be depressed in order to release the mechanism to take this off of the gas tank. However, this thing has to go up because you can see that it's being blocked. Also, this thing can't go up because there is a snap ring on the end here, and it is plastic. And what that looks like is this, okay? Now this snap ring is around the line, and as you can see, I'm gonna see if I can zoom up here. Right there, you can see that as it snaps into place, I don't want to snap it, but you can see that there's a little burr there and a burr on this side, and you have to take that off. Now what I normally do is I take a screwdriver and I push the screwdriver in and I twist. Now that is way underneath here, but I wanted to show you this is what you're dealing with. This is what you have to take off. Now I didn't know that in the beginning, and this was a big struggle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that ring off first. What I do is that little piece is right underneath here. Looks like it was already coming off. Now that's why I have extra of these, because these do wear out. So here's what it looks like. See how kind of, it's not really closing that well. This has been on and off of several times. So it's really not closing as good as I want it to. So that's why I bought a new one. Yeah, but see how that works? It's supposed to snap. And under normal conditions, that would probably be fine. But as you can see, it definitely has opened up a little bit. Okay, so that is the first step. Okay, now the second step is this little piece. So as you can see, this piece will now slide up, if I can get it to do so. Stuck. There. So now it is up out of the way. Okay, so that now puts us in a position to take this off. Now, the only way to get this off is that there is a button here, and there is a button on the back side. What you have to do is you have to squeeze these two things together. My fingers are too fat and too soft to really squeeze these things to get them off. I can't squeeze them enough to get this thing to come off. Now I have done in the past, I've taken a screwdriver and I've pushed it on this side and pushed on that side, and it's just been a huge struggle. So I'm going to show you something that I did to make this a whole lot easier. Now this may not make any sense to you right now, but this little piece of plastic that we're going to make here out of zip ties is going to help us take the gas tank off even faster than we anticipated. All we're going to do is take one zip tie, okay, and have the button sticking up like that. And then we're going to take a second zip tie, and with it pointing down, we're going to slide that in. And there really isn't an exact dimension. You know, I made it so long just so I can get it around the line. So if we go kind of like that, okay. So that's what you have right there. Oh, okay, so it's backwards. So that's what you have right there. So what we're going to do is take this, we're going to snip that one off, and that goes flying out of camera, and watch this one fly. Boom. Okay, so now what we've made is we've made a little tool that I'm going to show you how to use in a minute. Now what you're going to do is on this side, this is the part we stuck on. You're going to want to bend that so you can get your thumb around it. So this one here, the thumb can go, and this one here, the thumb can go, or the fingers, or whatever part you want to use. But what that's going to do is there is a little clamp that holds itself onto the gas tank, and there's two little side buttons on the side. And when I go to push them with my fingers deform, and I can't actually push them in all the way. So this here makes it a whole lot easier to depress those two little side buttons. Basically, two little zip ties. So we got our little clip here, and I'll show you how to use that in a second. But first, you want to get these two plugs that come with the bike. This plug goes onto the gas tank, and this plug shoves into the supply line. And what that does is that keeps the gas from leaking out and from dirt getting in. So we want to keep those close. I'm just going to lay these down right here. And with the rag, hopefully there won't be too much gas that comes out, but there will be some. Okay, so we got our mechanism in here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to position my fingers. Let me see if I can do it. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see it instead of my arms being in the way. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm completely pushed in and the bike's moving. Let me block the wheel. There we go. This is, for some reason, this has always been very tight to get off, and I don't know why, but I guess a gas line that's tight is a good thing. Okay, so there we go. It's coming out now. A little bit of gas. So what we're going to do is take this, shove that in there, like so. And then this gets shoved on there. There. Now we have the supply line and the electric off. Now the tank lifts off with no issues whatsoever. Now what I'll do is after I'm done working on the bike, I will just set this back on there, put it in the corner. So the tank will always be setting here, but I can now set it on the ground, move it over to the side, and now I can get to the top of the cylinder head and all of this inside here to clean and to do what we need to do. All right, guys, I got the gas tank off. Now, this may not seem like a big deal to you, but this was a big deal the first time I took the tank off. I didn't know anything about the snap ring and about the slide and about the buttons. And I've used screwdrivers and needle nose pliers and all kinds of things to try and get those little buttons to move in to pull that out. So that little mechanism that I made, it's way to go. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, we appreciate the support. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't yet on this channel, because more videos are going to be on the way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.